The final phase of the freshman transition program provided students throughout the first semester many meetings with their mentor groups to review study habits, classes, and just to have general check-ins. The community of mentors helped our freshman transition students become acquainted with the new systems and feel a part of the school community. The final send-off was a midterm exam study session and a wrap-up pizza party.
Annotate. One of the things that I tell people to do, again, there's so many different ways to do this, right? Brendan's absolutely right. When you're annotating fiction, you want to look for things like symbols and figurative devices because those are shortcuts to meaning. And when you annotate nonfiction, you want to look for devices that communicate argument, right? Because nonfiction always is about an argument. Right? It's always argumentative in some nature, even if you don't know it. It's all, that science is visual rhetoric, right? It's all rhetoric, the art of argumentation and persuasion when you're reading nonfiction.
Who else could you go to that's in this room right now besides me and Miss Burnham that could help you?
Mentors.
Your mentors, right? You guys have a good relationship with Andrea, Rachel, and Brittany, right?
Rachel, I mean,
Hey.
I don't count. All right, I don't count.
Oh, Curtis, oh my God! Curtis, you count. I totally just like gazed over and looked at you. And Curtis.
Hey, Curtis.
Guys, listen, they are a great resource. They have already been through Algebra 1 and Geometry. You need to use them. Go to them. Email them. Okay? They are here to help you.
What do you do?
I ask 3 billion questions.
You do ask 3 billion questions, and I appreciate that because you engage other students in the discussion, so that's awesome.
So lots of questions?
Lots of questions. So Staley, how do you come up with these questions? Is it because you're just writing down every single thing that's on the slide, or is it because you're participating in the discussion that's being had in class? What do you do?
I'm participating and I'm curious about things, so sometimes if I see a loose end of some fact, I'm like, well, what about if this happened? So I just keep asking questions.
Very
They just come to me.
Okay, they just come to you. All right.
One of the things you guys want to do is probably go to your teachers tomorrow over the next few days and just talk to them about these applications and say, hey, do you mind if I take a picture of my assignment? I'm going to, is it okay if I take out my phone and I take a picture? Make sure, the key to this is talking to your teachers ahead of time. Don't just pull out your phone and start taking pictures. They're going to wonder what's going on. Say, hey, look, I learned about these new apps, whether it be Evernote or Quizlet, and say, this is what I'm doing. So just make sure you're in communication with your teachers to let them know that this is what's going on.
If you want to try taking notes, never note again. Ask your teacher when you walk in and say, look, I'd like to try this today. But really, keep your mentors posted on what you're experiencing with these apps.
The way that this midterm study session is going to work is we have 5 different rooms.
What is Spanish?
One is Spanish, that will be in 332, that will be right here with Mr. Nardozzi. If you're looking for, we're going to give you guys the option, so you're not going to have to go to math if you feel very comfortable with math. There's going to be 2 different sessions. There's going to be before break, which will be 5:15, that's when we're going to have our pizza. And then there will be the second session. The honors exam is a culmination of everything we've been doing for the semester. So, Joel, you obviously know there's going to be some grammar, there's going to be essential components of stories, and those are going to be represented in a Scantron as well as an essay. In the essay, you'll be provided a very broad topic from which you will hopefully showcase your writing skills when you write your essay.
Parallel and series. So those are the 2 main concepts off of circuits. Off of yours are ionic and covalent. So when you're working on a map, think about using colors and think about using things that aren't straight. So we're going to do chemical bonds right now. So we're going to do this.
That because of his talents in many fields, he's going to be called the Renaissance Man. That's what's going to exactly what you're going to need to know on the test. That he was the Renaissance Man.